Coming to you live from the MVG Production Studios on YouTube. It's everyone's favorite game of strategy, knowledge, and fun. This is Tic Tac Dough. And now, here's your host, the star of Tic Tac Dough, the master of the X's and O's, Brandon Scruggs. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in to our Halloween Spectacular episode of Tic Tac Dough for you guys here on MVG Productions. Glad you could join us once again. This is one of my favorite episodes I do all year long. I do a Halloween-themed episode for one of my games based on whatever day Halloween falls on. So I like to add some Halloween trivia in there. And this happens to be the perfect game to be doing some Halloween trivia with it. Now, on our last episode, you saw our new champion crowned Mr. Kevin Henry with $10,800. Fortunately, unable to be with us for our Halloween Spectacular, as he is away at business, handling business. So we have two new players for this game, and we're going to crown ourselves an interim champion. We'll see which one of them can go on or shot to face our terrifying dragon here in the bonus round. So let's meet him now. Starting with our ex-player for this game, we have Mr. Chris Verhamen. Chris, welcome in.
Thank you for having me, Brandon.
Yes, Chris practicing his Mario impression here as he's dressed up in his costume tonight. Chris, remind the good folks at home a little bit about yourself.
Well, as most of you probably know by now, I am Christopher Hamann. I am just turned 18 not too long ago. I am a junior in high school recently, and hope I can win some money. Also, before we start, I would like to pay a late tribute to a late lazy town villain, Mr. Stephen Carl, who sadly passed away on Tuesday due to almost 2 years battle with cancer. Stephen Carl, you will always be number one. Rest in peace.
Very nice of you, sir. Well, good luck to you tonight on Tic Tac Dough. And your opponent playing against you in this first game here on the episode, we have Mr. Justin Noyes. Justin, welcome in.
Good evening.
Our friend from up north. Remind everybody a little bit about yourself, Justin.
From Halifax, Nova Scotia, I'm a huge sports fan and a huge gamer.
Fantastic. What's your plans for Halloween this year?
Probably give out candy.
Of course, it's all about some candy. Have some candy. That's the only decent Halloween-ish impression I can do of somebody. I mean, I've got others, but I'm like, that one's the only line I can say to make it work. All right, anyway, Chris and Justin, you guys ready to play?
Yes.
Bless you. See, I'm glad I'm not the only one that gets fall allergies. Sound like everybody coming down with it at this point in time. Again, as the weather gets colder, folks, remember, extra vitamin C and extra vitamin D daily will help keep your immune system built up. Just saying. There's your doctor's advice for the day. All right, let's get right into it. Let's play some Tic Tac Dough. We got some categories on the board. All the blue categories tonight are going to be Halloween themed, but not necessarily Halloween related. I mean, I'm gonna throw in some regular questions, but I do have a lot of special Halloween holiday trivia added in, so just be prepared for that. And of course, you pick a category, you answer the question correct, you get to put either an X or an O, whatever your symbol is in the box there. And first person to get a tic-tac-toe either across, up and down, or diagonally wins the game, all the cash in the pot, and goes on to play the bonus round. Now, each of the outside boxes around the board is worth $200 apiece. The center box is a two-part question, always worth $300, okay? With that said, let's take a look at the 9 subjects we'll be using in this first game of Tic-Tac-Dough, and they are the following. All right, we have secret category, double or nothing, scary movies, terrifying television, spooky places, the dark arts, opponent's choice, Halloween history, and Halloween trivia. All right, of course, our red categories are our special categories up there. Secret category, of course, could be a question about anything. Get that question correct, we double all the cash in the pot. Double or nothing, of course, as always, is a chance to earn yourself 2 boxes in the same on the same turn. Opponent's choice, of course, your opponent will get to pick a category that you must answer a question from in order to earn yourself the box. All right? Toss a coin backstage before the show, and Chris won the toss. So he'll be our ex-player for this one. And Chris, you'll be selecting first. So go ahead and pick a category.
I would like the Halloween trivia, please.
All right, going Halloween trivia in the lower right-hand corner. Okay, these are some general questions about the holiday of Halloween. Here comes your question. All right, Chris, what would you traditionally bob for at a Halloween party? What would you traditionally bob for at a Halloween party? For the box, name it.
Would that be, the fruit of apple?
Yes, you would normally bob for apples. That is correct. And we'll put X on the board. And if you wouldn't mind using your regular voice, it makes it hard to understand you when you're doing the Mario impression. Just so I could get clarification here. But good job, though. You got your X on the board. You got yourself $200 in the pot, and we'll shuffle. Justin, your first selection.
I would like to try other Halloween trivia myself.
Okay, going next door. See how you do with a little Halloween trivia, sir. Here comes your question. All right, within 100 pounds, one way or another, Justin, how much did the world's largest record pumpkin weigh? Within 100 pounds, how much did the world's largest record pumpkin weigh?
5,000.
That would be a lot of pumpkin pie. Unfortunately, that is a little too high on that one, sir. I'm sorry. It was a big one, but it was not that massive. The record-setting world's largest pumpkin weighed in at 1,524 pounds. Which that's a lot of pumpkin pie, like I said before. All right, so no box there. We remain with $200 in the pot. We shuffle the categories again. Chris, over to you.
What the heck? Let's go back to Halloween trivia.
All right, Halloween trivia in the upper left-hand corner this time. All right, here comes a Halloween trivia question for you, sir. All right, what type of food ingredient is typically worn around the neck to keep vampires away? Again, what type of food product is normally worn around the neck to keep vampires away? For the box, name it.
Is it a garlic?
Garlic is the correct answer. Nicely done, sir. Put an X on the board. There we go. $400 in the pot now. Let's shuffle the categories again. And Justin, over to you.
I'm going to have to go with dark arts for the block.
All right, the dark arts for the block in the center. Again, a two-part question. This category deals with art and literature surrounding or scary pieces of art and literature here. So here comes your two-part question under the dark arts. Justin, first off, which Shakespeare play begins with 3 witches upon the heath? Which Shakespeare play begins with 3 witches upon the heath? That's the first one. And the second one is, which famous author wrote the novel The Witching Hour? Which famous author wrote the novel The Witching Hour? Those are your 2 questions. Here's some extra time to think about them. All right, Justin, which one are you going to answer first?
I'll try the first one.
Sure. Which Shakespeare play begins with 3 witches upon the heath?
Hamlet?
Good guess, but not Hamlet. It's actually Macbeth. Macbeth is the one we're looking for there. And the second one is, who wrote the novel The Witching Hour? That was written by Anne Rice. Anne Rice is what we're looking for there. So, all right, so no box remains there. We still have $400 in the pot. We shuffle once again. And Chris, we're back to you.
Oh my god! Well, I really gotta do this. Anyways, the dark art for the win.
Alright, going for the win, the center box with the dark arts. Again, another 2-part question. You'll get some extra time to think about it here. Here comes your 2 questions under the dark arts, sir. First off, I need you to name me the author who wrote Frankenstein. Name me the author who wrote Frankenstein. That's the first one. And the second one is, what author wrote the book The Shining, on which the 1980 Stanley Kubrick film was based off of? Who wrote the book The Shining, on which the 1980 Stanley Kubrick film was based off? Name the author there. Those are your 2 questions. Here's some extra time to think about them. All right, Chris, which one do you want to answer first?
I'll try the first one.
Sure. Name the author who wrote Frankenstein.
I got no idea. Sorry.
No guess? Okay. The author of Frankenstein, of course, is Mary Shelley. Mary Shelley. And the author of the book The Shining, which the film was based off of, that is Stephen King. Stephen King, a famous horror writer there. All right, so no box there. Justin's still alive in this one with $400 in the pot. We shuffle again. Justin, over to you.
Scary movies.
All right, scary movies. Let's do that. Center box again, another two-part question. You need this one for the block, sir. All right. For this one for you, here's your two-part question. First off, sir, with what horror film would you associate the character Leatherface? With what famous horror film would you associate the character Leatherface? Name the movie. That's the first one. The second one is, what's the name of the serial killer in the film Halloween? What's the name of the serial killer in the film Halloween? Those are your two questions. Take some time to think about them. All right, Justin, which one do you want to answer first?
I'm gonna go with the second one.
All right, second one. What's the name of the serial killer in the film Halloween?
That'll be Michael Myers.
That is correct. And now for the center box and $300 and the block. With what horror film would you associate the character Leatherface?
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
And that is a correct answer. Nicely done, sir. Got the block there. $700 in the pot now. Let's shuffle them up once again. Chris, over to you.
What do I want to try here? Halloween history.
All right, try some Halloween history in the lower left-hand corner. Here comes a Halloween history question. All right, Chris. Originating from a story about an Irish blacksmith, you ran into the devil in a pub. What name is given to the pumpkin if it has a face carved into it and is illuminated by a candle? Again, originating from a story about an Irish blacksmith, you ran into the devil in a pub. What name is given to a pumpkin if it has a face carved into it and is illuminated by a candle? For the box, name it.
Jack-o'-lantern? I don't know.
That is absolutely correct. You got it. Well done.
Oh, it is. Shoot. Why did I doubt myself on that one?
There you go. Not $900 in the pot there. We shuffle again.
I'm hoping for a double or nothing in one of two spots for the block.
Which one did?
This is scary now. I gotta go for one or two places for the block. Speaking of places, let's go to spooky places to block.
Alright, going with spooky places down at the bottom. You need this for a block here. Alright, Justin. In which American state is George A. Romero's 1968 film Night of the Living Dead set in? In which American state is George A. Romero's 1968 film of the Night of the Living Dead set in? Is it A, Pennsylvania, B, Massachusetts, or C, New York?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania is correct for the block. Nicely done. There we go. $1,100 in the pot now. Could be a very exciting finish to this one as we shuffle the categories. All right, Chris, what do you want to do?
Terrifying television for the win.
All right. Get this question correct under terrifying television. It will be Tic Tac Dough. $1,300. You'll become our new interim champion, and you will have a chance to play against Fluffy in the bonus round. Here comes your question under terrifying television. All right, Chris, earlier I told you about the family that lived at 1313 Cemetery Lane. For Tic Tac Dough and $1,300, what family lived at 1313 Mockingbird Lane in Mockingbird Heights?
I got nothing. Sorry.
No guess? Huh. All right. Anybody out there know?
No.
I know this one.
What is it?
It was the Munster.
Yes, the Munsters lived at 1313 Mockingbird Lane there. Yeah, remember the category of television, so think TV and entertainment there for that one. All right, so no box there. $1,100 in the pot. Justin's been saved. We'll see if he can capitalize on it as we shuffle.
You're welcome, Justin.
You're welcome.
Should I go for the block or the W? Let's do the dark arts for the win.
Going with the dark arts. All right, get this question correct under the dark arts, Justin. Again, Tic Tac Dough, $1,300, and you'll be our new interim champion here on the show. Here comes your question under the dark arts. Here it is.
All right.
Justin, in which series of horror movies were greatly influenced by a painting by a Norwegian artist, Edvard Munch? Again, what series of horror movies were greatly influenced by a painting by Norwegian artist Edvard Munch? For Tic Tac Dough and $1,300, name the series.
Zombie.
No, I'm sorry, it's not Zombie.
Ooh. Oh.
If you think of The Mask, the movie was actually named after, the series of movies was named after the famous painting. The painting was known as The Scream. It's The Screams, the one where you see the guy walking along the boardwalk with his hands upside his face, like screaming, kind of like Macaulay Culkin does in Home Alone. That's what we're looking for there. So, all right, so no box for you there. Still $1,100 in the pot. We shuffle the categories once again. Chris gets another chance at it.
Halloween trivia for the win, please.
All right, going with Halloween trivia again. Get this question correct under Halloween trivia. It is Tic Tac Dough, $1,300, of course, and you'll be our new interim champion. All right, under Halloween trivia, here's your question, Chris. What are monsters with only one eye called? What are monsters with only one eye called? For Tic Tac Dough and $1,300, name them.
Monster with one eye. Okay. Would that be a googly eye monster? I really have no idea.
No, I'm sorry. It is not a googly-eyed monster. Audience?
What do we...
Cyclops.
Cyclops.
It's a Cyclops, yes. I had a feeling a bunch of folks knew that one. All right, no bucks there. Still $1,100 in the pot. Justin gets another chance at it as we shuffle.
Scary movies.
Going to scary movies, top of the board. All right, again, Justin, get this correct. Tic Tac Dough, $1,300. Here comes your question under scary movies.
Here we go.
All right, what is the name of the bad guy in the Friday the 13th series? For Tic Tac Dough with $1,300, name him.
Jason Voorhees.
And that is correct for Tic Tac Dough. Nicely done. Well done. A long-fought battle between both players there, but nicely done for you, Justin. $1,300, and you're going on to play against the Dragon in just a moment. Well, Chris, you put up a good fight, sir. You had him at one point, but unfortunately just some of the questions didn't come to you on that one there. But did you have a good time with us? All right. Well, thank you for playing, and we have some nice parting gifts for you. We'll have you back on a future episode. But now, Justin, you got yourself $1,300. Let's go see if you can earn some more money in our bonus round. Are you ready?
Yeah.
So let's go over and play that bonus round. Come on over. Alright, welcome in the bonus from Landon here, Justin. You know how this works. Got 9 boxes up on the board. Some have cash amounts behind them. One has a tick, one has a tech, and of course one has my pet dragon, Fluffy. Of course, your objective is to get to $1,000 or find the tick and the tech before you find the dragon. If you do, you'll win the bonus game. Get to $1,000. We'll multiply your winnings times the number of uncovered boxes still remaining on the board. Find the tick and the tech on any of your 2 picks, however, you'll win the Tic Tac jackpot, which currently stands at $12,000. Find tick and tech on your first 2 picks of the board, however, we'll double it to $24,000, and you'll have a shot to play the bonus game for even more cash, alright? So are you ready? Alright, best of luck to you. We're going to shuffle the board, move it around.
Hide that scary dragon.
Oh, the dragon.
Dragon's going to come out and try to scare the money away from you. But be careful, and as always, Justin, if you have a fear of the dragon, you can stop and take your money you've won at any time and walk away. Alright? So best of luck to you. Start by picking a number. Get some help from the audience if you'd like.
The one number that comes to mind for Halloween is 666. 6.
Alright, we'll start with 6, right side of the board. What do we have now, number 6?
666.
Yeah.
Randy.
And your 6, yeah, but your assumption was correct, and unfortunately that is where the dragon hides this time around. I'm sorry, Justin. Alright, let's reveal the rest of the board. Let's see where everything goes. Where was the tick and the tack? Look at that, right down the middle. 4, 5, and then 6 would have paid you $48,000, sir. Well, unfortunately, I can't give you the big money this time, but the good news is, though, you are the new interim champion now. You have yourself $1,300, and we're going to pause for the cause and take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll find Justin another opponent, and we'll have more Tic Tac Dough on this Halloween Spectacular right after this, so stay with us. Welcome back to Tic Tac Dough's Halloween Spectacular. Here, Justin's our new interim champion with $1,300, ready to take on his next opponent right here. So let's meet him now. Playing the circle position this time, we have equals Peach. Peach, welcome in.
That Mountain Dew is good stuff.
It is, especially the Baja Blast. That is a personal and always longed favorite of mine.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, how are you this evening, sir?
I'm just dating myself.
Fantastic. Tell the good folks at home a little bit about yourself, what you do.
I'm 21 and I'm still a kid and I'm still a squid. Deal with it. Just too bad I lost last night's Splatfest.
Oh,
Again.
sad face. There's always another chance to earn more, sir.
I hope so. That's the 9th one in a row.
Ugh. Okay, you got to change your strategy up somehow.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
All right. Well, anyway, best of luck to you tonight on Tic Tac Dough. Let's get right into it. Take a look at the 9 subjects we'll be using in this game of Tic Tac Dough. They are the following. I said they are the following. There you go. We have the secret category, monster music, terrifying television, scary movies, spooky places, $1,000 question, Halloween trivia, haunting history, and finally, number please. Our red category is this time the $1,000 question, and that, again, general knowledge question about anything. Get it correct, however, we'll add $1,000 to the pot versus the normal $200 it will be worth. The number please category is kind of like a card sharks based question. I will give you a question that could be about have any particular answer, not limited to just 100 or less. It'll have a numerical answer. You're going to whoever picks the category will answer the question. Your opponent then will decide if you think the answer is higher or lower than the answer given. If they are correct, I'll reveal the answer. Whoever is closer to the actual answer will get the box for that one. And of course, as always, the secret category. Get that one right, we double all the cash in the pot. Okay. Game 2 of this Halloween Spectacular, and Justin, as the interim champion, you get to start. Where would you like to begin?
Let's do the $1,000 question.
Going right away with a $1,000 question. All right, let's see if you can get this one. Again, this is a harder trivia question than most, so if you get it right, we add $1,000 to the pot, all right? Here comes your $1,000 question. And fortunately enough, in this particular case, it is somewhat Halloween themed, so it worked out beautifully here. Question is, Justin, which English poet was married to the creator of Frankenstein? Which English poet was married to the creator of Frankenstein? Is it A, Shelley, B, Byron, C, Browning, or D, Blake?
Shelley.
Shelley is the correct answer. We got $1,000 in the pot. Nicely done.
Huh.
Well played, sir. $1,000 already in the pot. Now one next on the board as we shuffle the categories. Peach, over to you.
We'll go $1,000 question.
He wants to try a $1,000 question. All right. See, to double the pot to $2,000, here comes your question. All right, Peach, how many Academy Awards did the 1997 movie Titanic receive? Again, how many Academy Awards did the 1997 movie Titanic receive? Is it A, 10, B, 11, C, 12, or D, 13?
Actually, 11 was the first thing that came to mind. I think it's 11, but I thought it was for nominations at first. I think it was one of those movies that might have won every Oscar for which it was nominated. I think. But I'm going to say 11.
Final answer?
Final answer.
That is correct. Nicely done. Put another $1,000 in the pot. Already, 1x, 1 on the board. We already have $2,000 in the pot. Somebody's going to have a chance to win a whole lot of money off of this one. Let's shuffle the categories. Justin, we're back to you.
Let's do some terrifying television.
All right, go to terrifying television in the upper right-hand corner again. Here comes your terrifying television question. All right, what's the name of the actress that played Samantha in the TV series Bewitched? What's the name of the actress that played Samantha in the TV series Bewitched? For the box, name her.
I'm gonna pass. I don't know.
No guess? All right, anybody in the audience?
Is it Elizabeth? Oh gosh, her first name is Elizabeth.
Yeah, that's right. It's Elizabeth
Montgomery.
It is. Elizabeth Montgomery's the one we were looking for there. All right, so no box there. We still have $2,000 in the pot. We shuffle the categories again. Peach, we're back to you.
Oh boy. I think I will try the secret category.
Going with the secret category in the lower left-hand corner, sir. If you get this question correct under the secret category, we double all the cash in the pot, bringing it up to $4,000. Here comes your secret category question. All right, Peach. A felucca is a small boat usually sailed on what stretch of water? Again, a felucca is a small boat usually sailed on what stretch of water? Is it A, the Mediterranean Sea, B, Lake Victoria, C, South China Sea, or D, South Pacific Ocean?
Again, I had a guess, but it's none of these. Before the answers came up, I mean. But it was none of these. But even hearing those answers now, I do have a guess. It's the only one that seems to make the most sense to me. I'll say the Mediterranean Sea.
And that is a correct answer. We double the pot. Nicely done, sir. $4,000 up there in the pot. Now, let's shuffle the categories again. Justin, over to you.
Number, please.
Go with number, please. All right, upper right-hand corner. All right, again, this is a question with a numerical answer. And again, either player has a chance to take the box here, all right? Here comes your question under number, please. All right, going back to mid-century England on this one. Justin, the question to you is, how many times a year did Queen Elizabeth I take a bath? How many times a year did Queen Elizabeth I take a bath?
3.
How many times?
3?
You say 3?
Yeah.
Okay. He says 3. Peach, do you think the answer is higher or lower than 3?
Okay. This was like Queen Elizabeth was the first, right? So
Yes.
given her time, I suppose it'd be a little rare for her to take it back, but to do it less than 3 times a year just seems like inconceivable to me. So I'm gonna say higher than 3.
I'm going to say higher than 3. Well, according to the research, Queen Elizabeth I actually took a bath once a month. So that equals to 12 times a year. Peach, you got it. You get the box.
Okay.
All right. So that gives you the O up there. Gives you $4,200 in the pot and a chance to win it on this shuffle.
Okay. Might as well go with Halloween trivia.
All right, going with Halloween trivia. Get this question correct under Halloween trivia. It'll be Tic Tac Dough, $4,400, and you'll become the new interim champion here. Here comes your Halloween trivia question.
Like, I don't want to cut it to you short. I want to cut it just so that it can grow.
All right. Here is your...
Is like supportive of that thought. They don't want me to cut it. They just want me to let it keep growing out and cut it with dead ends. But my hair is my hair is.
All right. All right, here it comes, Peach. Your question. What time of day is known as the Devil's Dancing Hour? What time of day is known as the Devil's Dancing Hour? For Tic Tac Dough and $4,400, name it.
What time of day?
Yes.
2 minutes to midnight. I don't know.
That's your answer?
That's my answer. 2 minutes to midnight.
Sorry, I can't give that one to you. You're close. You're really close. It's actually midnight, straight up.
Straight up, wow.
Straight up midnight is known as the Devil's Dancing Hour there. So, no box for you there. Justin's still alive with $4,200 in the pot. We shuffle once again. Justin, over to you.
I'll try to block with $1,000 question again.
All right, try to block again with the $1,000 question. Again, get this question correct. You have that block, and we will increase the pot to $5,200. Here is your question. Which ball game is played on the largest playing field? Which of these ball games is played on the largest playing field? Is it A, polo, B, football, C, rugby, or D, baseball?
Baseball.
No, I'm sorry. It's incorrect. Of the 4 games I mentioned, the one that's played on the largest playing field is actually polo. It is polo. Because it's done on horseback, so the horses have to have room to run around the field. So polo is what we're looking for there. So no box on that one. $4,200 remains in the pot. Peach still has a chance to win as we shuffle. Peach, go ahead.
We'll do haunting history.
All right, get this question correct under haunting history. It'll be Tic Tac Dough again, $4,400, and you'll be the new interim champion. Here comes your haunting history question. All right, under Halloween history, Peach. From which phrase is the word Halloween derived? From which phrase is the word Halloween derived? For Tic Tac Dough and $4,400, name the phrase.
I think that was All Hallows Eve.
And that is the correct answer for Tic-Tac-Dough. Congratulations to you, Peach. A big money win there for you. $4,400. And you're going on to take on Fluffy here in just a second, sir. Well, Justin, unfortunately, your time here on the show was kind of short-lived as champion, but did you have a good time with us nonetheless?
Oh, yeah.
Well, you're definitely not leaving here empty-handed. You take with yourself $1,300. All right, thanks for playing. We'll hope to see you back on a future episode, all right?
Yeah.
All right, Peach, congratulations, sir. That's $4,400 in cash, and you have a chance to earn some more playing against that dragon. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, come on over here. Let's see if you can beat that dragon. All right, well done, sir. Congratulations to you. $4,400 in your bank this time. Want to see if you can add potentially up to another $52,000 in there if you can find the Tic of the Tac in your first two picks, followed by the dragon. But right now, the Tic Tac jackpot, if you find on any of your two picks, the jackpot now stands at $13,000. Again, find Tic Tac in your first two picks, we double it to $26,000. Okay, are you ready to play? Peach, are you ready? Okay, let's get right to it. We're going to shuffle the board up. Fluffy's going to go hide. Hopefully stay hidden. And when you are ready, you can start picking. As soon as the board shuffles. There we go.
How about naughty number 9?
The naughty 9, he says. What do we have behind the number 9? Alright, you're on the board. You got $150.
Okay. Box numero 2.
Number 2, little deuce at the top of the board. What do we have behind the deuce? There's a tick. Find me a tax, sir. It's worth $13,000. Excuse me.
I'm crazy. Box numero 1 now.
Number 1 right next to it. Will it be back-to-back tack tick for $13,000 behind 1? Nope, 500 more. Put you up to $650, sir. You're $350 away. You can stop and take the money, or you can risk it. What do you want to do?
I'm going to keep going.
All right.
Dragon's Cave. Dragon's Cave. Dragon's Cave.
Tempting fate to see if the dragon is home on this Halloween episode. Please, no dragons in the cave. Behind number 8, what do we have? It's a $400. No. He wins. Nicely done, sir. That is $1,050 for you, that bonus round. We'll multiply that by the 5 boxes that remain on the board. That gives you another big win here of $5,250 this round. Well done. And then when we add that to your upfront winnings, now you have a 1 game total, and a very respectable one at that, of $9,650. Well done.
All right.
All right, but the rest of y'all are probably curious like me. Where was that dragon hiding? Let's see if we can find him.
Say 3.
Number 5, maybe.
Number 5?
4.
I say 3, I hear 4, I hear 5. Let's see it.
I was thinking 3, but...
It was number 4. Whoever said 4, that's where the dragon was. And the tack for the big money was behind the lucky 7 there. All right. Yeah, congratulations to Peach there. Another $5,250. Again, grand total now is for his 1 game total is $9,650, and we're going to add another $1,000 to the jackpot for our next time we come back here, making it worth $14,000 on the next go around. But that's going to be it for the main game portion. So we're going to pause for the cause, take one last commercial break. When we come back, we're going to have our audience game, see if one of our lucky audience members can take home some cash and prizes here, as we have more Tic Tac Dough right after this. Stay with us. Welcome back to Tic Tac Dough here. We're just about out of time for this Halloween Spectacular, but hopefully you guys have enjoyed the Halloween bits of trivia I brought to you this time around. We're going to play our little audience game now to give one of our lucky audience members a chance to earn some cash for their MVG bank accounts here, which they can use to purchase power-ups, play the game bot, and try to earn as much cash as they can while the shows and stuff are off air here. Alright, normally I'd have $5,000 on the line for one lucky person if you can find the dragon, but since this is a Halloween Spectacular and we have 5 contestants participating this time around, we're going to double it up again, making it worth $10,000 to one lucky person here. If you can find the dragon. Not looking for the tick, not looking for the tack, we are trying to find the dragon, alright? So we're going to start with the man who is currently our champion, and that is Peach, who has apparently just stepped away for now. So we'll just go ahead and go right down the line, starting from the bottom this time. Start with you, Travis. You get first pick on this one. 9 numbers up there. Find my dragon, I give you $10,000. What do you want?
Number 6, please.
6 it shall be. 6 gives us. I said 6 gives us. Hey, it's a dragon right off the bat. Nicely done, sir. $10,000. That dragon loves spending some time in number 6 today. Well, congratulations to you. That's $5,000 for you. Let's see the rest of the board there, just to show everything was up there only one time. All right, so congratulations.
10,000.
Yeah, 10,000. You're right, absolutely. I'm forgetting my own stuff here already. Well, congratulations to Travis. $10,000 for his MVG bank account. We'll award that to him in just a few moments. But for now, folks, that is going to do it for this Halloween Spectacular. Did everyone enjoy the Halloween trivia this year?
Yep.
Went and dug up some more, and we'll try to see what we can unbury for next year's Halloween Spooktacular episode. But to everyone out there in YouTube land, hopefully you are having a safe and fun Halloween, because it's one of my favorite holidays of the year, and I'm looking forward to enjoying the Halloween holiday just as much as anybody else. But in the meantime, between time, thank you so much for watching this episode. Remember, if you'd like to see more of this series or any of the other great game shows I have here on the channel, all you got to do is click that subscribe button down below and make sure you ring that bell. That way you never miss out on all the fun and games going down VG Productions. Help me reach my 1,000 subscriber goal by the end of 2018. But until the war of X's and O's is waged once again, I'm your host, Brandon Scruggs, saying thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time right here on another brand new episode of Tic Tac Dough. Take care. Bye for now, folks. Some of our party contestants will receive Bissell's Double Action Floor Sweeper. It snaps up dirt and litter off of carpets and bare floors, great for quick pickups between vacuuming, furnished by Bissell. 20 Mule Team Borax, natural for cleaning and freshening all the family wash, 20 Mule Team Borax. The Vitamix 3600, a stainless steel 3-minute bread maker and home yogurt factory. It juices without waste, cooks without burning, freezes instant ice cream, and offers 800 great recipes. The Vitamix 3600. A supply of Lollipops dog biscuits. The pet treats dogs and cats love. Feed your dog Lollipops. From Gallery Homes, a book of home improvements. Gallery of Home Brokers. If you're selling or buying a home, you'll find that they do their homework from Gallery of Homes. A 5-pound Raft honey glazed ham. Looks as good on the outside as it tastes on the inside from Raft. And one lucky member of our studio audience will receive a gift certificate for the purchase of any item listed in the world-famous Spiegel catalog. Spiegel, with over 50,000 quality items offering value, selection, and savings. Spiegel, Chicago, 60609. This is Michael Gentry speaking for Tic Tac Dough. A Barry and Enright production in association with MVG Productions.